a lot of footballers have been going abroad and go out to work in the Saudi League, and there's a lot of big press where in the transfer window in January 2024 some of those UK footballers want to return back to the UK after 6 months or so, including Jordan Henderson, because they haven't settled abroad. It's an interesting point, it's a learning point for UK expats. When you go to live and work abroad, you can become non-resident straight away and you can get tax rebates in the current year. So if you go to live and work in the Middle East during 2024-25, you can get tax breaks straight away. So if you've been paying 45 or 40 or even 20% tax, you can claim that tax back straight away. However, you have to bear in mind, you have to stay abroad for a number of tax years for that tax relief, for that non-residence period to stick. So if you go for less than a year, the UK will still tax you on your worldwide earnings for that year. If you go for 2 years, then potentially they will still tax you for that period of time. The only time you can really be safe is if you're out of the UK for 7 years, with at least 5 of those as full tax years. So that's the general rule to be looking at. 5 UK tax years, up to 7 years in total, depending on what time you leave. So if you leave the UK on the 4th of April, you start your first tax year the next day. If you leave on the 1st of May, you've got 11 months before you start your first tax year. So that's tax planning is crucial. But if you go abroad and you don't like it and you come back within a couple of years, you're likely to get taxed on your worldwide earnings retrospectively when you get back to the UK. When you return or you leave to the UK will ask you to complete a return, and if they do that, you must make a full and honest return. For more information and guidance from ProAct as expat experts for people living and working abroad and relocating overseas, contact us at proactpartnership.com.